Hello and welcome to my new channel, Kigmidas84. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'm going to be downloading some random casual games, doing a quick first look gameplay and a review at the end once I've gotten into the game a little bit more. So this game today is called RFM26, Retro Football Management. This is the opening screen it comes to, so I didn't even get a title screen. So we're just going to go right into it. So it says prove your loyalty and contribute to your team's leaderboards. You play for the chance to win exclusive rewards. You can change your loyalty along with other preferences at any time from the settings page. So I'm in England, we're going to do that. We're going to pick our team. Anyone who knows me knows it's always going to be Spurs. There we go. That's who we're loyal to. Oh, there we go. Retro Football Management 26, play now. Let's go. Okay, new seasons added. So I think this is just showing all of the additions in the game. Okay, so you've got some classic English leagues, classic Brazil leagues. Cool. Empty game slot. Let's go there. I'm going to choose England 25 to 26. Guessing you can do the same for every others. What's this? Super League. Pick any team that won the Champions League or European Cup. Okay, so you can play Super League. FL Pro, welcome to the Fantasy Leagues Pro. Okay, cool. Well, we're just going to go with England. Looks like it's going to be a download. So I'm going to pause this and come back once it's all downloaded. And we're back. So that took less than a minute, which is good. And this is the team selection screen. So seems like some of the teams have challenges highlighted. So Aston Villa need to win a domestic cup. Brentford need to finish in the top 8. I'm not going to comment on Arsenal. Forest need to win the league in the first season. That seems impossible. And let's go and see what we've got. And as you can see, we're in the Champions League. So that should be interesting to see how we do. Okay, so this is Tottenham. So this is before you sign your contract. You get a chance to have a look and see your team. Make sure that you're happy with the team. I obviously am. You see we've got Big Vic in goal, only 83 rated, but I think that's quite fair. We've got the defensive partnership of Romero and Van der Ven on 92 and 90 respectively. Kudus and Simmons on 88 a pair. Maddison's in the squad. Hopefully he's fit. He's on 86. And we've got Richarlison and Kolo Muani, who are probably the only two attackers I might use this season. I might sell Richarlison, to be fair. Let's go and sign our first managerial contract. Accept. Oh, there we go. So it says, welcome Kigmidas84 from the board. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur. Thank you very much. The board is sure they made the right decision hiring you, and we look forward to a successful season. The board expects you to finish in the top 6. Our chairman is not a patient person. You don't need to tell me that. So I advise you to achieve your goals. Failing to do so will result in your immediate sacking at the end of the season. Yep, should have told Ange that. There is little transfer cash available to you. May need to sell to buy. Okay, I think that's supposed to say so. You may need to sell to buy, so they can do a correction there. You can buy players by clicking on the transfer button. Good luck. Let's go next. Okay, so we've got our season objectives. What's that? Okay, finish inside the top 6. We've got the shop. Okay, so you can make some purchases. As you can see, you can purchase some of the classic players, some legends there. I saw Shearer, I saw Gaza, I saw Pele. Okay, you can get bundles, seats, not sure what that is, probably for stadium capacity, and ultimate bundles as well. Okay, all seasons and games. Okay, what else can you buy? I wonder if there's an option to, there you go, turn off all adverts. We might need to look into that a little bit later. And what can you buy with points? Okay, so apply to your next match. All current players suspended are eligible. Okay, so I suppose if you've got 2 or 3 players that are on red cards and they're not eligible for the next game, 250 points will get them back into your team. Same with injured players. And then you've got 250 points. All players get 100% fitness. And then 250 points, 5% skill on all your players for the next match. And I think these are the more permanent purchases you can make. So it says applied now and to every new game you start in the England 25-26. So sell the next player by 25% or more of his current value. get 2,000 extra seats for your stadium, 3,000, 5,000, and so on and so forth. Cool. That's the shop. Manager level. Where are we? Well, we're comfortably sitting on the sofa. Where do we go up to? Okay, legend. That's the next step. Benefits, 10 million extra transfer cash, extra £5 on ticket prices, 4 extra scouted players per game round, plus 10 influence on your top 2 rated players, and plus 2 skill on your full squad. Don't know what any of this means right now, but we'll see as time progresses. And then career trophies, we've got none, unfortunately. Well, we got the EC, but you know, none in the game. Hopefully we get some this season. Table and fixtures. Okay, so no games played, but as always, alphabetical order. We're starting in 18th, which is one below where Ange left us last season. Hopefully we'll finish at the top there. Transfer list. Let's see who's listed. Okay, so I don't think Salah's listed on the transfer market. I think this is just a list of all of the players in the game, what their skill rating is, what their transfer value is as well. So I'm going to assume Mo Salah has a 94 skill rating. He's 33 years old. It's a little birthday cake. I'm not sure what the 77 is, but you can see his wages and his value there. Let's just click on him, see what that 77 is. Okay, influence. So this is the player screen. So you can see his stats along the top, personal details, midfield, 33 years old, value and wage. Got his skill, aggression, influence, penalties, stamina and recovery, fitness, status and morale. And then at the bottom, you can see his appearances, goals, assists and average rating this season and lifetime. And you can click the green button to make an offer, but we're not going to do that right now. Here you can also filter. You've got all positions, so goalkeepers only, defense only, so on and so forth. You can, what's this? Skill, okay, filter by skill, price, okay, wage, okay, cool. And then we have, okay, so you can just do ascending or descending, yeah, thought so. And then more filters, okay, so you can choose if you want to have 1K to, okay, you can just move these accordingly. Okay, and manage squad. What can we do here? Okay, so we've got the same filters. At the top we've got our budget, value of the team, weekly wages, and then ticket revenue. I'd like to see if any of those can be changed or if it just happens automatically as you complete challenges. You still got the filters there, and obviously your team. There's no selection options here, so I'm guessing you do that post pre-match. But again, you've got the player information screen as we saw. Gifts, I'm not going to open any gifts. It will probably just open a 30-second to a minute advert. Challenge hub. Okay, so these are challenges of the season. So these are all of the challenges that we need to try and complete in the season. 100 team goals, win a game by 5-goal margin, score 6 goals in a game. Let's try and get those done. Challenge history. Okay, so these are this season's challenge history. Wonder if, okay, so you need to download the other leagues if you want to have challenges for the other leagues as well, which makes sense. And trophy collection. Okay, win 3 leagues, win 1 domestic cup, and win 1 international trophy. Hopefully we can do all 3 across 3 seasons, but only time will tell. So I think I'm ready to play the match. I'm not going to go into stamp collections or online leaderboards at the moment. Let's just go straight into the game and see what the match outcome is going to be. So game week 1 looks like next 3 fixtures. We've got Man City, Sunderland and Forest. Man City, this should be a interesting game. So you can see here, they've got defense at 99, midfield at 89 and forwards at 91. We're playing at home, so we've been given a 7% skill increase. You can choose your tactics, so defensive, neutral or offensive. Nothing too challenging here, nothing too technical. Let's go and pick our team for the first time. All right, so it says you need a captain in your team. Long press upon one selected player. So I think we're going to choose Romero. Okay, There's no option here to choose a formation, so I'm guessing I can just pick however many I want. I can have 6 defenders if I want to. Cool. So we're going to start with Vicario in goal, Big Vic. We're going to have Romero and Van der Ven. We're going to choose Porro. And I fancy Spence over Udogi, so let's have Spence in there. Midfield, we're going to have Kudus and Simmons. We're going to have Kulusevski, Maddison. Actually, do you know what? Let's have Bentancur, Maddison, and Palhinha, because we do need 2 midfielders that can play a little bit of a defensive or holding role. And then in attack, I'm going to have Kolo Muane. And I'm happy with that team. Right, so now it's got the comparison between us and them. So defense, we've got 92, they've got 99. Dominate midfield, we've got 123 versus their 89. And forwards, we've got 98 versus their 91. And that's obviously because we've got a 7% skill increase there as well. So let's play the match. Okay, so what do we see? We've got commentary, running commentary. We've got stats, yellow cards, red cards, goals and assists. We've got the squad as well. As you can see, you've got at the top the game speed. So slow, that's going really slow, medium, and then fast. I'm guessing that might skip the game. I'm just going to leave it here at the moment just to see what happens with the commentary. You can also see here you can change from attack to neutral to defensive again. I'm going to keep it on attack. I think that's half time. It's 0-0. No subs. I'm not going to make any substitutions. We've got no injuries. You can see the stamina of the players that are going down, and obviously our bench as well. How do we make subs? Okay, cool. I suppose you just tap on one and tap on another. Okay, cool. All right, that's pretty straightforward. Right, let's go back to play. Right, I'm going to skip. I'm going to put it on super fast and see what the outcome of the match is going to be. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we lost 1-0 to Manchester City. It's not the outcome I was hoping for. We usually beat City, but, you know, it happens. So, see the stats. Spence got a yellow card, and that was it. It wasn't really a very interesting game from our perspective. So let's press this and go forward. Okay, so you can see the final score. You can see the goal scorer. No one was injured. Player status. Seems like everybody's available. You've got performance. You've got ratings of each player. Cool. And then other results. Okay. What did Arsenal do? Oh, jammy Dodgers. Okay, so you can see all the results from all of the games in the league. So if you want to keep up to date, if you're, you know, fighting for relegation or fighting for first place, obviously it's going to help you up to speed with the results of the other teams that you're challenging. Let's go to finances. Okay, so we have a finance screen. So we've got opening balance, player wages, ticket sales, and the change. So we're obviously profiting by 1.1 million and our closing balance. Another advert. View this week's scout report. Okay, so it's got a couple of recommended players that we can buy. My transfer budget's not going to allow me to buy Musa, but we can get Henry Martin for a cut price of 5.26 million. But I don't think we need him. So let's continue to next week. Okay, Champions League. You've been drawn against Internazionale, PSV, and Barcelona in the league phase of the Champions League. Got it. Cool. So I'm going to leave it there. That concludes this first look at Retro Football Management 26. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to continue to play along some more. And then hopefully at the end of it, once I've improved my team, got a decent league position, or hopefully won any trophies, I'll come back and do a full review. But this is a first look. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.